Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Looking now at some numbers for Michael Porter.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for the Bulls, Kobe White out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Buzelis in at the 4-man position. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here's Dimon. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Pass to Porter. Here's Thomas. 4 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Jones. Picked by Vucevic. Jones, the pass to White. Driving inside. Dosunmu outside. 5 on the clock. Vucevic, a screen on Porter. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And Vucevic hits from deep.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
Dimon, and the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. White against Thomas. Now here's White. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Jones. Claxton with a rebound. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pass to Jones. Tipped.
The size of Porter can sneak up on you. He's a surprising 6'10".
Claxton with it. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Takes a step back. Here's Thomas. And it's Chicago with a board.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A., he's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Now here's White. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Out to the right wing. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Thomas for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And White has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis. Now here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Claxton. Left side Jones with the drive. White on the wing. Thomas defends. White can't hit.
They'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Here's Clowney over Buzelis. Clowney can't get it to go.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Dosunmu outside. Back to Jones. Over Porter. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Nets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Thomas for 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Over Thomas. The Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Dimon. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Claxton passes to Porter. Here's Dimon. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Clowney, good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A chance here to see the Eastern Conference standings. Guys, we've certainly seen some interesting midseason storylines. You look at Chicago. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season. And, of course, the Nets down 4 spots.
Checking out the Bulls, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Here's Dimon. Outside Porter. Pass to Clowney. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Dimon. Five to shoot. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Thomas. 3-pointer. Kept alive. And here's Claxton. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Left side, Porter. Pass to Clowney. Thomas outside. They set the pick. To the middle. Clowney, good. Clowney's got his second basket of the night.
And you see the maturation from Thomas over time, improving as a distributor in the screen and roll.
And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. Outside White. It's Vucevic, high post. Back to White. This one for three. Counted from distance. White's got 5 now.
Well, look, White isn't an elite three-point shooter, but he is solid from deep.
Pass to Thomas. Over to the left wing. Here's Dimon, defended by Jones. Here's Clowney. Buzelis grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Vucevic's shot is off. Nets trail by 4. It's an even 3-on-3 break. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thank you. Free throw good. Thomas. This is their 2nd straight game facing off, Grant. Do you see tonight playing out like last game?
No, I think this one looks different. When we talked with the coaches, B.A., they told us they've each got some new wrinkles for tonight.
No good on the 2nd free throw.
When you think of prolific scorers, Thomas's name has to come to mind quickly. Now it's about him fleshing out the rest of his game.
Now here's White. He's got 5. Pass to Vucevic. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Claxton. Nets trail by 3. Now Porter fires for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
Checked in for Chicago. Carter comes in for Jones. And rebounding the ball is so important. Here's a look at some of the best small forwards in the league at collecting boards. Michael Porter on top.
There are some good rebounders at the small forward position. He's extraordinary on the glass.
Chicago's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Carter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Using his unique perspective, Vucevic sees the whole floor and finds the open shooter.
And the pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Outside White. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. Carter on the wing. Over Thomas. Carter can't get it to go.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Outside, Williams. It's Thomas on the wing. To the paint. Here's Claxton. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Chicago shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. White on the wing. Vucevic, a screen on Williams. White drives in. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Well, Coach, when you think about the NBA's steadiest contributors, Kobe White deserves a mention.
He sure does, B.A. Players like Kobe White are the foundational pieces that every team needs. He makes smart plays, and he's so consistent. You almost take it for granted.
Here's Williams. Back to man. And he drives in. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Carter, the pass to Vucevic. Outside Carter. Claxton against Vucevic. Over Claxton. Vucevic's shot is off.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Claxton passes to Thomas. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a three-point Brooklyn lead.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
And 1:01 left in the opening quarter. White looking it over. Pass to Vucevic from outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Vucevic has got 6.
Vucevic answering the 3.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Man, the pass to Porter. Here's Thomas for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Buzelis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Outside man. Porter with a screen on Carter. Thomas outside, beyond the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Cam Thomas getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Okoro and Williams are the small and power forwards. Javon Carter is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Smith in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Williams. He picked up 15 in their last win against Chicago. Here's Carter. 4-point game. Pass to Okoro. Puts up a three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And that game, I love their mentality. They were focused on getting to the free throw line a lot and shooting a great percentage from there.
And converting free throws at a high rate, that's what you want to see as a coach.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Well, with his mobility and size, Smith gets up there with ease.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Saraf. It's hauled in by Huerter. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Carter. 4 on the clock. Takes the three. The rebound by Mann. The Nets with a lead. Here's Wolf. Still without a bucket. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Ooh, and a fast break for Chicago. Ooh, poked away. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Mann. Trains the wing trade. And the Nets lead by 5.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Carter inside. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. And there it is for him.
From Javon Carter.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Chicago, Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Huerter, and it's Trey Jones in for Carter. So the Nets making a switch here. Here's Clowney. 11 points for him last game against Chicago. Here's Dimon, defended by Jones. Outside man, clock at 6. Out to the wing for 3, Dimon. The shot off that time. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Dosunmu on the take. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's man after the basket by Chicago. Down low. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, PA, the skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass.
Shooting too.
So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
The first one falls. And Stan, this Chicago front office embracing a more patient approach in building with younger players.
Yeah, BA, and admitting that in recent years, they may have skipped steps trying to leap into the playoff picture. So now a change of course has taken place.
Both free throws good from Sharp. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 3. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Brooklyn has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Pass to Dimon. And here's Porter. It's picked off. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Now here's Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. The 3. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. Now Sharp. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the boards. Just an all-around dominant performance.
Dosunmu on the double. Ball stolen. And it's a Okoro penetrating. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Porter looks it over. Back to man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Clowney. Takes a 3. To the left side wing. For 3, Dimon. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dosunmu on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. And there's a 3-second violation. And the 3-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend. But I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You take a look at Porter. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the 3-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the 3-point contest.
right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. The Bulls, 4th.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Pass to Dimon. To the inside. Here's Clowney to win the cold spell. 4-3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Bulls have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. Here's Vucevic. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to man. To the wing, right side. Knocks it loose. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Okoro. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose, more than if everything had just been smooth. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas is checked in. Pass to Dimon. Back to Thomas. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Cameron Thomas at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Thomas. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Here's White. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. White's got 9.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Dimon. Thomas outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Thomas is constantly looking to score the ball, and that forces the D to act with aggression.
Cameron Thomas.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Thomas.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Jones. He has 6. And there's the drive. Dosunmu outside. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic, a screen on Porter. Dosunmu for 3. Offensive board. 3-pointer, Buzelis. It's not going to go for him. Brooklyn has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Clowney. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
Not just a scorer, Cam can dish it a little as well.
The Bulls trail by 4. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. White against Thomas. Inside. On the wing, Jones. Thomas against White. Lets it go from deep. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
White against Porter. Outside White. Lays it up and banks it in. White's got 11 points.
Right to the hole. White was ready for anything that came his way.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Dimon. Pass to Clowney. And here's Claxton. Covered by Vucevic. And Claxton gets the bucket. Give him 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Bulls trail by 4. Outside Jones. Here's Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending him.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Pass to Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Jones. He nails it, and we're tied.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
And Brooklyn with possession here. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's have a look at the point guards with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. Pass to Thomas. Here's Clowney. Right side Huerter. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
.105 left in the first half of this game. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And Brooklyn with possession here. It's a three-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Huerter gets the bucket.
Well, Porter Jr. shoots a very high percentage in the paint.
Pass to Buzelis. Now Vucevic. He's guarded by Claxton. Now Jones. Desumu outside. Clock at 4. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll go on Michael Porter.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. And Thomas has got the ball here for Brooklyn. can't hit the free throw line jumper. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Bulls out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
All right, next up, we've got some potential competitors in this year's three-point contest for you.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll, they don't stop. They pile it on. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nikola Vucevic has been sensational.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Chicago leading. On the floor for Brooklyn, the tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Dimon, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Clowney in at the power forward position. Now here's White. Picked by Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Uncovered. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game.
Vucevic is a very efficient mid-range shooter and has been for most of his career.
Here's Clowney. Outside Porter. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Here's Thomas for 3. That shot, no good. Bulls leading by 4. Jones up top. It's intercepted. They're running. On up the court. Here's Claxton, and the layup is good. Claxton's got 10 points in the game.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside White. It's Vucevic, high post. Claxton with the block. Here's Clowney. 9 points in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Monday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Now here's White. 11 points in the game. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 13.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Dimon. Outside Porter. And here's Thomas. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here. Back to White. Stolen.
Here's Dimon, covered by Vucevic. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
First team foul. At the line for the Nets, Dimon. At the line for one.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. They lead by 1. It's Vucevic, high post. Over Claxton. Vucevic's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Dimon, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 5. Thomas outside for the lead. Rebound by the Bulls.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
It's tipped. They recover it. The Nets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. White against Thomas. Picked by Vucevic. White for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Dimon. Here's Clowney to the paint. Vucevic with the steal. Here's Dosunmu. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Dosunmu's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Brooklyn with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Chicago trailing here. Left side White. And he's going for the oop here. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Claxton with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Claxton passes to Porter. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And while we can, let's take a look at the steadiest free throw shooters among small forwards in the last month. 5th best, Michael Porter.
And these fellas have their free throw strokes down. Each one could probably shoot a high percentage blindfolded.
And that's an important thing for a small forward. You can attack the basket without the defense getting too aggressive. You want that advantage.
Vucevic, a screen on Thomas. White for 3. Drops in the 3. White's got 16 points.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Screen by Claxton. Vucevic with a steal. Here we go. The Sumu, the pass to Jones. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Dimon, defended by Jones. Count the basket. He's got 7.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. To the middle. Pass to White. On the clock. From downtown, Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn trailing. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by White. Pass to Dimon. Down low. Vucevic with a steal. And they're on the break. Here's Buzelis. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
Chicago is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. White against Thomas. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, it took a little while, but White has established himself as a big-time scorer, and he does it from all 3 levels.
Now here's Claxton. He's got 14. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Dimon. 18 feet out. Smith with the rebound. Jones feels it out. Pass to White. They set the pick. The 3 ball. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's. The Nets have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the 3rd. Here's Clowney. He's got 9. Outside, Williams. Claxton a screen on White. Williams from long range. And the Nets another 3. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Sumu. He has 7. Outside White. Picked by Smith. There's the triple. And White hits from deep. White's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Thomas outside. Here's Dimon. He has 7. Back to Thomas. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Chicago making some changes. Okoro is checked in for Buzelis. And it's Carter in for Jones. So the Nets making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. Thomas with the ball. He's got 14. Outside man. Back to Thomas. Fires from the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Thomas has got 16 points now.
Yeah, Thomas has options out there. He has the touch to score in the mid-range area.
Smith with a screen on Williams. Dosunmu can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Wolf passes to Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Ooh, and a fast break for Chicago. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded by man. Outside White. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Williams. And here's Thomas from the arc. Sharp. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 1.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter. White, the pass to Okoro. Connects from downtown.
And you know what? This game has been fun to watch. Both teams exchanging heavyweight blows.
Now Thomas. 16 points for him. Sharp up top. 2 points. That one goes. Sharp's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Bulls shooting at a 44% clip in the third. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. White, the pass to Smith. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. He's coming in for Dosunmu. And Huerter's subbed in for White. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Sarov comes in for Thomas. And so here is Chicago. Outside Carter. "11 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Nails the baby hook. Vucevic has got 19 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Kobe White, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Chicago. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. Back to the game after this break. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
And Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important. On the money right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Nikola Vucevic, Kevin Huerter out there with Javon Carter. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Smith in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
So it's Chicago now. The lead is 2. Outside Carter. Pass to Huerter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
The Nets shooting 52% from the floor so far. Here's Saraf. Inside. Porter in the post. Working on Vucevic. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Outside Carter. Okoro outside. Launches it. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Good man. The defender really went after him.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nets, Zaire Williams. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Smith outside. Pass to Huerter. Takes it inside. Vucevic in the post. Guarded by Sharp. It's good. Vucevic has got 21.
Well, we've seen this for years. Vucevic is a dependable scorer who can attack you in a variety of ways.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. On the wing, Porter. Sharp finds Porter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Here's Carter. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Here's Carter. After the basket by Brooklyn. Picked by Vucevic. Outside Huerter. Pass to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. That one's wide left.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's Williams. Here's Saraf. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Saraf's got his first points in this one.
Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
Left side Carter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
2 shots.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
And he makes a first. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And he makes both free throws. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Saraf. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Tipped. Vucevic with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Pushing it up now. Huerter against Huerter. Okoro outside. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic, the pass to Carter. The 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton up top. Outside Porter. Let's go with a 3. They grab their own miss. And Claxton throws it down.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And that one misses. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Now here's Carter. Defense is right there. Shoots over Saraf. Carter can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Porter. Pass to Saraf. Here's Claxton. Covered by Vucevic. Claxton passes to Williams. Here's Mann. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Carter. Outside Huerter to take the lead. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Saraf. Now here's Williams. He's checked by Carter. Williams passes to Mann. Over Huerter. And again, it's the Nets missing. Chicago trailing here. Now here's Carter. And the shot's good.
He's only 1 for 4 here in the fourth, but maybe that bucket will ignite his offense.
Here's Saroff. And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. You're incredible. It's time to get loud for your incredible.
Chicago making some changes. DeSumo, he's checked in for Okoro. White comes in for Huerter, and it's Jones in for Carter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now, my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And Brooklyn with possession here. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And here's Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Clowney. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Brooklyn. White, the pass to Jones. Picked by Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Back to White. And Thomas has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 2-point game. Pass to Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Here's Buzelis. Picked by Vucevic. Three-pointer. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to Are you kidding me?
Clear the deck!
Wow. Oh, man, that was filthy. Cam Thomas wound up for that slam.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? The Bulls trail by 6. Vucevic, a screen on Thomas. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Fires from deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
To the middle. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Here's Dimon. Porter with a screen on Jones. Outside Porter. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Dosunmu driving to the basket. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside White. Back to Jones. Vucevic against Claxton. 13 feet out. Brooklyn pulls it in. Clowney's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Demon. Down low. Stolen by Jones. They push it up 4 on 3. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive in trying to score.
Buzelis. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
He hits the second from the line. Nets leading by 3. Outside Porter. Pass to Thomas. Bucket! Straight in!
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Chicago's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Here's Vucevic. They set the screen. Both hands there for a little extra.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch, knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
Now Porter. Thomas outside. Now Porter. 5 to shoot. Claxton a screen on Jones. Banks it home. Big shot.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Bulls trail by 5.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the 4th quarter. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Oh, the shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 5. Porter outside. Here's Dimon. Thompson outside. He launches. Buries it from outside.
Bang, bang. The pass was there, and Thomas was shot ready.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Now Vucevic, and stolen by Claxton. 1:19 left in the fourth. Here's Dimon. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Cleared away by White. And for the Bulls, they're shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. On the wing, Jones. Thomas defends. Now Vucevic. Wide open look. Count it.
Big Vooch with a big bucket. That is clutch.
6-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
They double him with White. Porter outside. Now Claxton, 6 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Ooh, the shot misses. Timeout called, the Bulls. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
1, 2, 3.
Nineteen seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Let's loose for 3. Rebounded by Porter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jones. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Dimon. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Nick Claxton.